Hey y'all, it's me Kaylin with kayscrochethaven. This is like attempt number 5. I've messed up, I've rambled, I giggled, had a phone call, had somebody at my door a while ago too. That was my son. He was spying on me is what he had said. Anyways, he still wants to be in my videos, but I said no, not right now. Let him get above that age limit and we might can talk about it. So, on to some yarny goodness. I hope y'all are doing okay. I'm doing better. I was sick last week and I missed 2 days worth of work. My paycheck will know it in 2 weeks, but I feel better. I'm going to work tonight. Yes, it was a stomach virus or something. It wasn't no corona or anything like that. So yeah, yarny goodness. I decided, since the Lion Brand Hat Not Hate campaign is running for a whole extra month, that I would send in some more hats. And I wanted to send in more than just 30. I really did. But I was kind of burnt out on making hats. I wanted to make a cardigan. I crochet to unwind from work, but I also like making myself stuff. Even though there's some things I've made, like the beach cover up. Every time I go to the beach, do I have it? No. Do you know why? Because I don't wear a bathing suit. Sorry, I just had to say that. I don't wear a bathing suit. And when I do wear a bathing suit, it's one of those like that go over the back back behind the neck, and then they comes all the way down, and it has, and I wear shorts. Has bottoms to it. It's like a two-piece, but it's a long two-piece, and I always wear shorts. Anyways, off topic, just like I was a while ago, which is why I decided I would remake it yet again. I made 17 hats already. I have not started on my 18th yet, but it will be on my hook probably later on tonight. But they're just regular double crochet all the way around and down. And I had enough in this, which is the Red Heart Bunches of Hugs, and it's like 700 or 800 yards, something like that. I had enough to make 12. 12 complete, except for the last one on the 12th, 2 rows. And I put black on it. And you probably can't tell it because I'm wearing a black t-shirt. But it's the last 2 rows are in black. Plus, I don't know if it's my light. I have my phone set where the brightness goes up and down with the light. So let me brighten up my screen a little bit. Oh yeah, you can tell it just a little bit. But it's 2 rows of black right there. And then I have, so that's 12 right there. And then I have 5 done like this. I have 2 skeins running together at the same time. They work up a little bit faster because they're thick and you don't have to go so many rows around. I don't believe I'll have enough to make a whole bunch like this, but I'm going to make as many as I can. I do have another skein. And yeah, of course, I don't sew in the tails till I get a whole bunch done. I do have another skein of blue from when I made my sister the mom hat. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. The mom pillow. That's what I'm talking about. The mom pillow. And she wanted blue because that was her favorite color. Well, I asked her favorite color. She told me blue or purple. And because the flowers on there were purple, I did her mom in blue. I talked about that in previous video. For those who are new here, that's what I'm talking about. You can watch that video if you want to. You do not have to. There's no obligation for that. I cannot talk tonight. My very first video is me showing off my very weirdness because I'm very weird. I try not to be, but it's me. This is me. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe. But I would like for you to stay because I do have some quirkiness about me, I guess. I hope. Anyways, that's all I've done. The last 2 weeks. This week, actually, the week that I got sick in and I missed 2 days, we actually had Friday off. I was debating on whether or not I would go in if they said we had to work. But we didn't have to work, so yay. But the 2 weeks before that, I didn't get much crocheting done because I worked 6 12-hour days. Technically, Sunday we don't work a full 12 hours, but I work 7 of those 12 hours. So I work 5 12-hour days and 1 7-hour day. And that's like 67 hours. God, my tongue, I swear. It doesn't want to form the words that I want. It wants to form other words. But minus the 40 minutes worth of lunch break for 5 days. And that's like, what? I can't do math in my head at the moment, apparently. It equals up to like 3 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. So we only get paid for like 64 hours. But that's what I've gotten done. I have not worked on my whips. I still have 2 cardigans on whip. I have a pullover. I have a blanket, another blanket, and another blanket, and a poncho. And I actually forgot about the poncho. Oh, and then my hat for Hat Not Hate, the one that I'm making for me with the Tunisian hook. I actually did a couple of rows on that the other night. And that's all I've done on it. I will get it done before October because that's when you have to have it done. And it's mine for my personal use, so I don't have to send it to them. I think I've spoken about that before on one of my previous videos. But that is all. That is all. I have no acquisitions. I don't like that word. I have nothing. I did not buy anything. There we go. I have nothing new to show y'all. And then that's it. Yeah, I'm looking at all my yarn, trying to see if I have anything I haven't spoken about. Yeah. I didn't get to send anything to Rose. I did say that in my flub up. I didn't get to send anything to her. I think what I'm going to do is because I have some hats and a scarf. Whenever she wants those for the Wishes for Wings, I think I'm going to send her those. I do have those already made. And I think I'm going to send her those. Because, you know, who doesn't need that? You know, where they are, they're in Chicago. It's cold up there. It gets cold. They need stuff like that. Down here where I live in Alabama, we don't need that stuff. Except for whenever it does get cold, and that's like in January when it gets really, really cold. Like the first sign of cold weather, I start carrying my hat, but I don't always wear it. And that's all I carry is a hat with me. I don't carry like a scarf or anything. I don't like the feel around my neck. My mom, sorry, I had said my mom. My mom had sent me to school in a turtleneck one time, and when I got home, I no longer had a turtleneck. I had a bellowed neck shirt because I pulled on it. I didn't like it. Anyways, that was off topic again. Be looking out for a future video. It might come out in a couple of days. It might be tomorrow. It might be next week. Probably tomorrow. Because I want to give people time. Because I'm going to have a giveaway. What? Yes, yes, yes. It's my birthday month. I'm turning 35. I will be 35 this month. And this year also is the 20th year that I've known how to crochet. I was telling a friend, she's like, I didn't know you crocheted, because she had posted a picture on her story on Facebook about a honeycomb blanket she's working on. So I commented on it, and you know, it sends it through Messenger. And she sent me one back. My comment was, I don't like to crochet things that I have to sew together. And she's like, I didn't even know you crocheted. I was like, yeah, I learned when I was 15, but about 5 or 6 years ago, I actually, excuse me, this indigestion. I actually went to the person that showed me how to crochet. I went and asked her to help me make a hat. Because that's what I wanted to learn next, was making a hat. Because the only thing I knew how to do for the longest time, for like, what, I guess that would be, what, 15 years? Because it's been 20, about 5 or 6 years ago. So 14 or 15 years of learning how to crochet. The only thing I knew how to do was a granny square and to go back and forth with single crochets or double crochets. I knew nothing else. And she was showing me how to do a hat where you would have to cinch it up at the top and put a pom-pom on it to hide the pleats, you know. And I really didn't want that. So I don't remember who or what made me think about it, but I was like, hey, you can find stuff on YouTube. Let me look that up. So I typed in crocheted hat. And all this crochet come up. Crystal was like, I don't think she was the very first one I clicked on, but she was like the second one. She was either the second or the third one. I want to say the second one, though. I don't even remember who the first one was that I clicked on. But I watched a whole bunch, and I found a whole bunch of people, and I was subscribing galore to everybody. And yeah, my favorite turned out to be Crystal from Bag O' Day. She's one of my favorites. I do have more favorites. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to make nobody jealous. But yes, that's exactly what I did. I learned how to make a hat from watching YouTube, which that's how I learned to crochet anyways, was from watching. I did not learn how to read a pattern or learn from reading a pattern. I did not learn that way. I learned hands-on, so that's what I started doing. Started watching YouTube, and then about 4 months ago, 4 months ago, I decided I was going to make me one and start talking about my yarn journey and all this other stuff. And and yes, anyways, I'm rambling again. And that all started because I was talking about, oh yes, I remember now. It's been 20 years since I learned to crochet. Yes, that's this year. That marks the 20th year. This year does. Yeah, I'm getting on up there in the age, huh? Yes, I learned when I was 15. And it was just by accident. I didn't know anybody else who knew how to crochet. And then my mom said, here, let me see that. And she picked it up and she was crocheting. I was like, Mama, you know how to crochet? She said, yeah, it just didn't stick with me. She sewed more than anything. And she liked it. And she was really good at it. But, you know, she didn't try to make a profit off of it because nobody ever wanted to pay her what she wanted. So she stopped making things for people and started making things for us. Because I remember when I was a kid, I had a matching outfit, a t-shirt and shorts that my mama had made me. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble yet again. That's why I named it Yarn Babble. That's the name of my little thing. Whenever I get on here and start talking about yarn, it's my Yarn Babble because I babble a lot. Yeah, just babble on. Anyways, so look out for a video on in the next coming days because it will be a giveaway, and I'm not going to put giveaway video. So if you made it through the end of my video of all this babbling, congratulations. Because I know I'm tough to handle sometimes. Yes, I'm sorry. I try my best. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Yeah, I don't know what else I was going to say with that. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be sooner than 2 weeks from now. Hopefully they won't work us that much anymore. And, yeah. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I'm fixing to lay down after I fold these clothes. I got clothes to fold. I hate folding clothes. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all.